This week's Torah portion, B'Shalach, poses the problem that mankind has with divine leadership. And I'll explain. Parshat B'Shalach is one of the scariest parshiot to read. From start to finish, there is a tremendous amount of uncertainty. On the part of Moses, on the part of the Israelites, it seems no one knows what is going on. Now, here's the situation. We have just left Egypt. God, after 430 years of natural, hard, difficult slavery, has miraculously taken us out of Egypt. And now we are on the edge of the sea. The Egyptians are fiercely running after us, chasing us. And suddenly now we're in this natural vacuum again. The miracles have disappeared, and God is expecting Moses and the Israelites to act as people. And this is difficult, right? 3 times throughout this Torah portion, we are told that Moses yells to God. Once, God tells him, when they're at the edge of the sea, God says to him, now is not a time to yell, now is a time for you to act like a leader. But 2 other times when Moses yells to God, God listens to him and responds. And so too with the Israelites. What are they supposed to expect? They were used to slavery and then miracles, and now again a natural state. Mankind have a problem with uncertainty, right? King Solomon taught us this. We either like to know that things are good or things are bad. We can't handle a question mark. And so I can't blame Moses and I can't blame the Israelites. Parashat B'Shalach is scary because we're still trying to understand how this divine leadership, how the system works. And I can't help but think of Chazal, of how 2,000 years ago, by Chazal, quote-unquote, killing the prophets, right? The prophets were the moral shafarot, the so-called spiritual leaders of the Israelites. But no one listened to the prophets. Just like it seems in B'Shalach and throughout the desert, the Israelites don't listen to God and Moses because we find it difficult to listen to divine leadership, I think because we don't know when it is going to appear and we don't know when it's going to disappear. And that's scary. That is uncertain. So what did Chazal do? They took the power to their hands in a brilliant way. 2,000 years ago, Chazal, by writing the Talmud, by quote-unquote killing the prophets, brought certainty back to the Jew, certainty back to man by saying, now this is what God expects of you. Albeit, geniusly, they created these loopholes which allow for incredible creativity to seep out. Anyway, this is what I think of when I think of Parshat B'Shalach, of the difficulty of accepting divine leadership. We don't know when God is going to appear and when He's going to disappear, and why I think Chazal have managed to create a successful system of leadership, whether we like it or not, for the past 2,000 years, what the prophets could not do, because they brought certainty back to man. Shabbat Shalom.